Okay, it's 8 o'clock and we're going to go ahead and get our training started. I want to welcome everybody for coming on board this evening and being a part of our weekly training or Wednesday night trainings at 8 o'clock. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy schedules to come in and help to grow your business. We're going to go into the control panel and some updates real quick, and we're going to answer a couple of questions here that's come across. So let's get right into our control panel and to answer a few questions, then we'll go ahead and jump off into our training. She was asking about texting a while ago. Mary, what you want to do, you want to go into where it says web apps, add text service, and you can see right here, this is where you purchase the text for that specific app. You have to buy text for each specific apps, okay? This is the price that you pay. Then when you will go in and upsell exactly how to do that. And also, let me show you real quick. You hear these guys on these calls talk all the time how they are texting out this web app to their clients. Go right here where it says text web app. This is a demo I built last night during the training. You just go into text web app, type in the phone number, click send text now, and that actually sends whoever you're demoing that app for a demo version of the web app. And they get it right on their phone. And it's a great way how to do that. You're very welcome, Mary. And if you just heard my phone go off, that was my phone that I sent that to, and I just got a demo version of that app. So it's a great way to show your clients exactly how to get in there and do that. I'm going to move back over here to the slides real quick. I want to talk to you about teaming up with someone else. Some of our most successful people that we have are a team. You heard Derek and Yo, and they're a team, and they go out and they sell together. Yo builds together. So that's coming, Anton. And they work together, and they team up together. And so I just wanted to point this out to you guys. If you know somebody else, now what they do is they split their profits 50-50. You guys can do it however you want. But working together as a team seems to do real well. So just a little bit of information there. Team up with somebody if you know somebody that's interested in getting in the business with you, and it'll be great to build some camaraderie. You can cover a lot more area. I'm going to be doing a training very soon. I've had several people ask me about how do I hire salespeople, and we're going to go into that training also. But team up with someone if you know them. Client training. We put this information out a couple of weeks ago. The first one is August the 6th. We've got quite a few people that have signed up. This training is for your customers, okay, your clients that you're trying to get on board. It's going to be set up specifically for them. So everyone should have the sign-up form. Just make copies of it for the August the 6th. I'll be sending out the 13th this week. So make sure you go out, talk to your customers, get them signed up. The next thing is, who's your market? And I know Woody gets asked this question a million times a day. I get emails asking, who do I sell to? Your market is the small business person. Your market is the mom and pop shops, the beauty salons, the mom and pop restaurants. When you go into a big chain, you're going to have to go way up in that chain to find somebody to make a decision. What our business is built for is the mom and pop business, the small business, the sorry about that, I just lost my mic for a minute. You're looking for the beauty shops, the transmission shops, the small restaurants, the hair places. Every business out there needs this product. So who's your market? Every small business you drive by every single day. We've been talking about our five-prong approach, and we're going to go into what's called a mind map tonight. And I've got it broken down so that we can see it, and it actually takes you step by step. And as soon as this call's over, I'm going to email everyone a copy of the mind map. And we had this developed yesterday, as a matter of fact. so that we could put it in tonight's training. But it actually shows you how to implement the full marketing plan that consists of the 5-pronged approach and be able to walk the customer through it. It's a great tool to use when you're communicating with someone. It literally takes you step by step in showing them, and it's a great closing tool. A great closing tool because it allows you not to miss absolutely anything. You can see here, this is what a mind map looks like. And this is what the actual mind map looks like that I'm going to be bringing to you. Let that populate there real quick. You can see right here, this is the mind map, and this is what we're going to be sending out to you. But I've got this broke down because I want to show you exactly how to walk through this mind map so that you can know where your customers are, how to sell to that customer, how to use this mind map to really grow your business. First off, I want to talk to you about the power of mobile marketing, and that's the one at the very top there on the left. First off, text marketing, mobile coupons, mobile tagging, QR codes, mobile applications, the mobile web apps that we have. All of these are great, great tools to use. And we were just talking about, well, who's my market? The medical community. They can use it for follow-up office visits, provide wellness information, promote new offerings, pre-appointment reminders for beauty salons. Think about this for a moment. Let's say, and I heard Derek say it a while ago, this beauty shop has 9 empty seats. They can send out a text message to all their clients and say, hey, we've got a special going on right now that you can come in today and get 10% off. They're going to fill those seats. It increases foot traffic on a slow day. Retail providers providing discount offerings, promoting new products, advertise special sales in-store events. Service industries. I tell you, we have quite a few guys around here that have lawnmower services, and I didn't even think about this until I saw this mind map today. That's the great thing about a mind map. It kind of opens you up, and it kind of allows your juices to flow and get everything working together. Service industries, your lawn people. You know, every time they go to a house, they can sign somebody up right there on their phone, get their text messaging going, get their email messaging going, post it on their Facebook, post it on their Twitter, and grow their business with that. Any service industry out there, oil change places, if they've got a service, they need a platform. Eateries, restaurants, last-minute coupons to fill empty seats, invigorate profits on dead nights, clubs and theaters, 2-for-1 deals, last-minute specials. The market out there for you guys is huge. It's amazing what you can be able to do with this platform. Now we ask, why mobile marketing? This is something you will need to sit down with and explain it to your clients. You need to talk to your clients about it. Okay, back to the mind map. I apologize for that. When it's live, something's always going to happen. So we go back to the mind map. Why mobile marketing? You need to be able to sit down and show your people why mobile marketing. Nielsen Market Surveys reveals 50% of all Americans own a smartphone. That is huge. I guarantee you, I remember Roger Panetta saying a few weeks ago on the phone that he asked his client, how many people walk in here with a smartphone? And his client said, you know what? Everybody. Everybody walks in with a smartphone. So you want to make sure that your client understands that and ask him that question. And I'm going to tell you what he's going to turn around and say. You know what? Everybody that comes to my place of business has a smartphone. Common uses of a smartphone: places to shop, where to dine, update on parties, seek service professionals. Old filters are dead. You know, I was thinking about this today. I've got another company, and I get about 100 to 150 emails a day. I also get just about the same amount of text messages. I read all my text messages first. Nobody even uses the phone book anymore. Day-to-day businesses are looked up on a phone. Nobody uses paper anymore. They throw away the postcards that come in their mail. 93% of all text messages are read. I read 100% of my text messages, every single one of them that comes in. So the product and the platform we have today is very, very powerful. And while I'm on text messaging, let me just throw this in real quick. When you go out and sell your mobile web app, you need to make sure that you turn them on to text messaging. That's very, very important. That's a very integral part of this marketing platform. Mary was just asking me a while ago, and that's why I showed how to sign up for text messaging. For 1,000 text messages, you pay 2.5 cents. This is another potential income stream for you. You charge 2.5 cents and pay $25. Go out and sell it for $50. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are able to go out and use that tool, and you want them to use that tool, because when people come into their place of business, they're going to be signing up on their phones, and they're going to be getting those text messages. So you want to make sure that they use that. What's our 5-pronged approach? Foursquare. And you can see that we are definitely into the Foursquare. Foursquare is the hottest thing coming. We've just developed that new program. I can tell everybody we've added that program for you guys into the reseller platform. We're going to fix it and put that program on the market for $69. And we will sell a ton of them. It's free to our resellers. We put it in the platform so we can help you grow your business. Twitter and Facebook. A lot of people out there don't have a Facebook fan page. Another great opportunity for you to go out and sell and build that other income. Your mobile web app, your mass text marketing. First off, your Foursquare. Let's take a look at that for just a moment. Customer loyalty program. This is a very, very powerful program. We went through it last week pretty much in detail. When customers check in, they share all their information on Facebook. If someone is sitting in the restaurant, I believe it was Bill Joyce told me yesterday, he walked into a place and his Foursquare popped up and 2 of his friends were sitting there. So it displays and sends out a lot of information. You want to make sure you get your people set up on Foursquare. We have resellers that are selling this product alone, okay, getting people in the door and then coming in and selling them on the web app and the platform for $49 just to get them set up on the Foursquare. And that's $49 a month. Foursquare, when it happens, goes to all of their friends every time somebody checks in. Twitter implementation. Twitter's a great program. I think Twitter needs to be used more in the marketing arena. You see your news people tweeting all the time. Everybody's talking about tweeting all the time. You need to go in and show your people how to use Twitter. You can make a QR code for that, and we'll do some training where how to develop QR codes with other third-party programs. But you can have people go in and sign up on their Twitter page. There's a million different ways to get them signed up on their Twitter. So you need to really show them what the implementation of Twitter is. It provides another way to engage and interact with customers, okay? All they have to do is choose a Twitter name, and there again, you can do a setup fee for $25. Mass text messaging. Texting is huge, okay? A lot of companies now are texting. They're using that platform because they know that everybody reads it. Mobile coupons are redeemed 10 times more than paper coupons. And I talk to you guys about that all the time. The key to success is brevity when crafting text offers. Don't put a bunch of stuff in there that people aren't going to read. Make it short, make it sweet. Use a short URL in there to drive them to a place. So you want to make sure that you understand that. You learn how to craft those text messages. And how do you get started? You can get started right in our platform. Okay? Sign your clients up for texting. Start with the 500 texting messages. For $15, charge them $30. Okay? You just doubled your profit. Okay? 1,000 text messages per month, and this is just an example. $49.95, 2,000 texts per month, $69.95, 4,000 texts per month, $89.95. You set your prices, but it's a great way for you to be able to do that. A lot of resellers just build the app price, okay? And if you want to do that, that's fine. I personally don't believe in giving anything away. You know, you can go in there and get them started the first month. A good idea would be to say, Mr. Business Owner, what I'd like to do is get you started on our app program, on our text program. And for the next 3 months, I'm only going to charge you $25 a month. Now, at the end of that 3 months, it's going to go up to $50, but I'm going to give you a special price to get started off. But that's just me personally. Mobile web app design and hosting, okay? Our program creates the look and feel of a native smartphone app, okay? Native apps are privy to a specific platform. Our app, the design of our app is cross-platform. It goes across all platforms out there. Native apps don't do that. It allows you to engage with customers, create original content, redirect customers to VIP offers. Let me tell you something else when you have an app the way we build our apps, okay? When you make a change on that app, it's changed immediately. When you go into your site, your control panel, and you change that app, it's changed immediately. You don't have to wait to upload it. You don't have to wait for anybody to approve it. It's done automatically. Suggested branding strategy. Many of the best mobile sites only have a few options. We get this a lot, okay? Well, can you put this in there? Can you put this in there? Can you change the text? Can you change the font? Can you change this? Can you change this? You don't want to do all that. Keep it extremely simple so that your clients' customers can read it. If they wanted all that stuff in there, they could just put their mobile web, their actual website on the phone that nobody can see, read, and or use, and they don't need a mobile web app. The click-to-call buttons, all the buttons need to be readily available and ready to see. You want to keep it extremely simple. For example, how to find us, the door-to-door directions, when we're open, how to reach us, what we offer, special deals, the social media links, and they're linked to their full website. If somebody wants to go into their website, they need to have that link in there, but they're not going to be able to read it on that smartphone. How do you get started? Your About Us info. Take the sheet in there, start getting that information from them, okay? Fill out, then I'll go ahead and show you because everybody always asks, well, where do I get that at? And it's in the control panel, okay? Scripts and contracts, sign up form. It's in Word doc format. See right here, you get all the information from the clients. You get their website, everything they have. Somebody just asked a while ago, what if they don't have a website? That's a great upsell. If you do not know how to build a website, find you a webmaster, team up with them, split the profits, and build them a website. But this document right here, if you haven't downloaded it and or printed it out, is right in your control panel, okay? Let me go over something else while I'm here. The authorization form, which is right above it. We have resellers call us and say, hey, I don't know how to charge for my app again next month. Well, that's because you didn't use the recurring payment authorization form and get the authorization from the client to set them up on auto pay and or be able to go in every single month and charge them again. So make sure you go into your control panel and you look at these things. You can download the PDF, get them to fill it out, and bill them every single month. You don't have to go back to your customers every month to bill them. That costs an awful lot amount of money to have to drive around to go collect money when you can do it automatically. QR marketing. And all you guys know how I feel about QR marketing. I scan everything out there. It increases your brand awareness offline and online. If you haven't downloaded QR codes and gave these QR codes to your clients, if when you build the demo app and you haven't downloaded a QR code and put it on some type of print media so that they can see that, you need to do that. You want to make sure that you can demonstrate this app in every way possible when you walk in to see your client. You want to be able to send it to them via text. You want to show them how it pulls up with a QR code. You want to be able to show them in their demo exactly how the door-to-door directions work. You need to be more familiar with that app than anybody out there. You need to know how to use it. Quick response QR codes are scanned by mobile phones. It directs the person scanning to an offline or online location. You can use QR codes for phone numbers. You can use QR codes for websites. You can use QR codes for online video and YouTube. You can use QR codes for social media profile. I believe there's a site called, I think it's qrstuff.com. You can go to that website. There's a million different ways you can use QR codes. Direct your QR code to your VIP text marketing sign up. Okay, that's where you want to make sure that you're sending these customers. So that way you can send out offers directly to your warm market, provide quick and easy interaction with your brand by mobile phone. I've said this 1,000 times in the last 2 months. Okay, everybody has beautiful websites online. That's all they are. They're not making anybody any money. They're not doing anything for anybody, and nobody goes and sees them. Why? Because no one is marketing to that specific website. I've seen sites that you can't find anywhere online, and I say, man, that's a great site, but you can't find them anywhere. Mobile sites will be the same way if you don't market them. You have to market the mobile site just like you do a website. The QR code is a great way for you to be able to do that, okay? So use the QR code. Our platform provides everything for you all in one place. Saves you time so you can focus on your business. That's extremely important. We have a full house on here tonight, and we have a full house every week, and I really appreciate everybody coming each week. My question to you is this: how many QR codes did you print out this week? How many demo apps did you send out? And how many people did you talk to and let them know that you're in the mobile app industry? You need to make sure that you do that. You need to make sure that everybody knows what you do. Is there, Anton's asking, is there a specific URL to direct the VIP sign-up link on the mobile web app? Yeah, every page in your mobile site has a specific URL. Every page in your mobile app has a specific URL. Each page does. And the QR code directs them, you can have it direct them to that page. I'll show that to you here in just a minute, buddy. You heard Derek say a while ago, and I'm going to close with this before we start taking questions, because there's a million questions coming over, and I want to make sure this is you guys' call. I learned this a long time ago from my youngest son. He said, Dad, he said, when I went out and started selling, the hardest door to open was the car door. I used to drive around, and I would look at, yeah, that's my car, Anton. I used to drive around, he said, I used to drive around, and I would get past 500 houses and know that I needed to go up and talk to somebody and wouldn't do it. The next day when I drove through, somebody else had made the sale. I see that over and over and over again. Guys, we have the greatest platform out there. You heard Derek say so a while ago, and everybody that we do a call with. We have resellers call us every day. We have clients telling us that we have absolutely the best product out there. If you're not selling apps, it's because you haven't opened that car door. You need to make sure that you get out every day. Build yourself a plan. Use this product right here, and I'm going to go back over to this screen. And I'm fixing to show you step by step how to build you a plan to go out and sell tomorrow. And if you'll do this, you'll start selling apps. If you don't do it, you won't. I want you to go into your Foursquare lead generation tool. Let me just ask the question real quick. We've got a ton of people on here, and I'll see them go by very quickly. Do I think 1,000 weekly is possible? Absolutely, you can make $1,000 a week with this. You can sell a couple of apps a week, and with the residual income every month, sit down and do the math. Guys, what you need to do is this. You need to sit down and do the math, and I've got a ton of questions coming across on this subject right now. Sit down and do the math. If you sold 2 apps a week, and each month that residual came in, okay? So every month you're doubling your income with your setup fees, with your tax. I'm going to tell you, you guys are leaving a ton of money on the table not selling the texting option. A ton of money. Think about this for a moment. You go out and sell 100 apps, okay, and you're making $25 every single month on texting off of those apps. Run that through your head real quick. Run that through your calculator real quick. 100 apps, you're profiting $25 a month. That's $2,500 a month that you're missing out on if you're not selling that texting. This isn't a get-rich-quick deal, guys. You have to go out and sell apps. You have to go out and make it happen. You're not going to sit on the couch and expect somebody to knock on your door and say, hey, man, I need 15 apps tomorrow. Derek and Yo, they are on the streets 3 and 4 days a week. I mean, this is a product that has to be shown. It's a product that has to be seen. But it's a product that you can make a great, great living, a great income from, okay? So let's take a look at the Foursquare lead generator. If you guys can hold those questions flying by just 1 second, I'm going to show you something now that I've got that auto downloader that turned off on my site. I'm going to use this, for example, let's say car washes. And I've never pulled up car washes, okay? And I'm going to say Dallas, Texas. And I'm going to do 25-mile radius of Dallas, Texas. Now, this only pulls up 50 things at a time, okay? But I just pulled up car washes, Invasion Car Show, Car Tenders, Nanny's Care, Matt's Car, Steve Gaddy's Car, Boxcar Creative, Deep Ellum Car, Door Lock Service. Okay, now not all these are car washes, but do you see the number of places that you can start hitting? Needing a ride to my car, car shop, Megan's car back seat, red car, El Dorado hand car wash, okay? My car, duh. I wonder what that is. Melissa's car, Pat's car, Ashton's mom's car, Henry's car. Okay, all these places. Now, this is what you do, and this is what you need to do tonight. I want you to go in, and I want you to take your zip code, and I want you to type your zip code in, just like that, okay? We don't even have a car wash in my town, so I'm going to put something. I'm going to go back to pizza. That's sad, isn't it? I have to drive 40 miles to wash my car or let my wife do it in the backyard. Okay, I'm going to put pizza in, and I'm going to do 25 miles, and I'm going to do a search, okay? Now, this is the pizza places in my area, okay? I live in the middle of nowhere, as I said, and this is the pizza places in my area, okay? I want to make sure, okay, I'm going to look here. Now, Pizza Hut, we all know that that's a large chain. I'm not going to go to Pizza Hut. Domino's Pizza, that's another large chain, okay? So my place to hit tomorrow, and I know for a fact that Lone Star Pizza is a small pizza place, okay? I'm going to go to Lone Star Pizza tomorrow. That's my place. Let me expand this just a little bit. Let's go to restaurants, 25 miles. Okay, I get 5 results. Let me put in Greenville, Texas right here, which is a town a lot bigger than mine. Okay, 4 results. Tamales Mexican Restaurant. Okay, this is a mom and pop business. They have about 3 or 4 restaurants. Molina's Mexican Restaurant, that's another mom and pop. Rancho Viejo Mexican Restaurant, that's another mom and pop. Okay, so right now I've got 5 places that I know I can hit tomorrow. Okay, 5 places that I know I can hit. Let me go in here and put a beauty shop. Beauty shops are great because most beauty shops are individually owned. Wow. Okay. A Plus Hair and Nails, All Tangled Up, Scrapville, Nature's Nails, Save a Lot. I'm going to try something here, Woody. I'm going to see if I can drill this down like you do in a search engine. It gives me the same result. And we're learning different techniques with this too, guys. And we're learning right along with you. But you can see here where you can go in and you can set up and you can detail everything you need to do for the next day. Get you 10 places to go every single day that you can go out. Maybe you can only do it 3 days a week. Maybe you can only do it 2 days a week. But if you can do it 2 days a week, go out and do it 2 days a week. If you don't have any sales, I'm going to tell you now, if you don't have any sales and you've not built any apps, it's because you have not gone out and talked to anybody. You've not gone out and demonstrated the app. So you've not gone out and done what you needed to do to make any money. I'll go back to what somebody just said a while ago. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You got to go out and work. So use this tool. Now, we've got another tool on here that I'll show you real quick. Lead generation links. Okay? If you don't want to get in and play with the Foursquare tool, go in here and just open up any of these. Go to Yelp and pull up restaurants or whatever business in your area. The Cigna directory, if you want to go see doctors. I'm building an app right now for a dentist. CPAs, GuideStar, American Express, man, all of these are business directories. You can go in and get all the information you need. No, Mary, what I would do is as I go out and talk to them, I have the app built on my phone. As I'm sitting there talking to them, I ask them for their phone number and tell them I want to send the app to them. And I type it right in and shoot it right out. And then I pick up the phone and say, hey, did you get that app? And the next thing you know, they're blown away. Which one do you find to be the easiest market and the hardest market? I can tell you, Irving, we have resellers. It's amazing at the different businesses that we're selling to, all the way from transmission shops to beauty shops we're actually selling to marketing places, restaurants. Woody, what's the thing called staffing? That's what the word I was looking for. Staffing places. We've got a reseller right now that's sold to a staffing place. They're able to actually go out and touch all the people that sign up. Let me tell you a great way to use this, guys. And this just came to me. And Woodrow and I have talked about this a million times. Let's say you go to a business, and they're a business that has, waiters and waitresses or someone that does things like that. You can tell them, say, hey, what you can do is if somebody doesn't come in, with the click of a button, you can reach out and touch all your employees and tell them that you need somebody to come in. You don't have to spend hours on the phone. I mean, you can literally, there's millions of ways you can use this texting option, because let me show you here. Someone just asked the question. Hang on just one second. You can set up different texting options. Let's say, okay, let's go in here to keywords, and I'll show you how this is done. Okay, I'm going to add a new text keyword, and my text keyword is going to be employee. And when someone comes to work for me, they're going to have to text me, text into my system, and they're going to text it under employee, and I'm going to say, need someone to work, or you can change this to whatever it needs to be. Okay? And I'm going to add that. And I can come over here, and you can see it added that in there real quick. Okay, employee. Now, when I come over to my marketing platform and I want to send a new message, the only thing I want to send out to is who? My employees. Okay, I don't have anybody subscribed to it right yet. I can send out an email to the subscribers, but probably don't want to do that because why? It's going to go out to everybody. So I'm going to turn that off, and I'm only going to do the text. I'm going to text all the employees and tell them I need somebody to come to work. Excellent tool. Excellent tool. Woodrow just said next Monday we will be posting a guide to text marketing with 50 ways and ideas to use text marketing. What you want to do, Clint, let me show you how to send your, what you need to do is you need to go into your control panel and send it right from your control panel. Okay, the best way to do this, Clint, is when you're out talking to these folks and you get their message, just let them know, say, hey, I'm going to run home and I'm going to build you a demo real quick. And as soon as you build their demo, you got their phone number, sit right from your control panel, right from your computer. Did that answer your question, buddy? What kind of company would you use that idea? You're talking about the texting idea, Valerie? The employee idea? I charge for the setup fee up front. Anybody that has an employee, Valerie, and anybody that has multiple employees that they can reach out to, I would sure use that idea, because I tell you, in this day and time, everybody knows that nobody shows up for work anymore. And yes, face-to-face. Show and tell is absolutely the best. You're right, James. If you have it built before you go there, and I recommend, guys, that you build your demo apps before you go out. You already know where you're going. If they have a website, you can pull most of their information right off their website. Janitorial service example, exactly, Valerie. That it would be a great place to use that, janitorial services. How do I get the next 50 businesses through Foursquare Lead System? That's in your resource center. Have you been to your control panel? Who asked that question there? Raymond. It's in your control panel. It's under the lead generation tools, Foursquare lead generation tool right here. Click on view and it'll pop it up. And you type in your keywords. It's a search generated information. So just type in your keywords. It all works off a database and it will bring up. Once you do that, once you type it in, it automatically brings up all your businesses right here. And it's inside your control panel. Now, you have to have them sign a form for recurring payment. That has to be on file. Now, you can do it on the internet. You do it if your merchant account allows recurring payments. You can do recurring payments, but you need to make sure, everybody understand what I'm saying. You need to make sure if you're doing recurring payments with someone that you have a signature, because this is what happens. If that merchant calls in, if that client calls into their credit card company and says, hey, Roger is constantly dinging me for $97 a month and I don't know what it's for, then they're going to cut it off, okay, until Roger can prove to them that he's got something signed that says they can do that. And what they'll do is they'll take that money away from you. But what you do is you just send that authorization form over and they've signed it, and they have to cancel that, physically cancel that in order for that to stop. If I get potential clients to sign up for the Monday training for customers, will they see this platform or the instant app? They will see the OneTap.mobi, Joseph. I sent out a video about, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. They will not see anything, and I'll resend out that video tonight. They will not see anything about Instant App Wizard. If none of you have ever gone into the OneTap.mobi site, you can see here there's zero Instant App Wizard anywhere. Oh, I see what you're saying, Raymond. What you need to do is you need to drill it down with zip codes. That's the best way to do it. Drill it down with zip codes. Put in the username, and we'll log in. I just want to make sure everybody sees this. That wasn't right. Let's see. Okay, I've gone into one of my sites from the OneTap.mobi site. You can see here there's Instant App Wizard isn't on anything here either. And these are the platforms that we're going to be going into, Joseph. Trust me, we don't want you to lose a sale either. We want you guys to be successful. That's what we're here for. How much do you recommend put in a demo to text your client? Bill, I would put in a little bit of the About Us page. I would put in make sure I have the mapping system in there. If it's a restaurant or if they have pictures on their website, I'd take some pictures off and run those in there. I wouldn't build it real big, but I'd be able to build it big enough to make sure I could demo everything. The Contact Us page and all that, you want to make sure you're able to show them how to do that. Woodrow, you bet, Roger. You bet, Joseph. Intuit requires, Woodrow was just telling me, Intuit requires you have a recurring payment form. I deal with Intuit all the time, and I've had customers call in and dispute a claim, and I even do the old knuckle buster every time somebody uses a credit card with me. No, somebody's asking, is there a risk of bulk mail? All of your text messages, all of your emails are opt-in. People are opting in. Let me tell you real quick, guys. Do not put people's cell numbers in here. Just don't go out and randomly put a bunch of cell numbers in here, because now you're spamming. Don't go in there and put a bunch of emails in there, because now you're spamming. When people go into their site, it's just like if you went into a site and you put your email address in there and it said, okay, hey, yeah, you're more than welcome to send me something. Okay? If you'll notice, and if you've never been sent a text message from the system, it tells you to type stop, and it takes them out of the system. Okay? Glenn, go into the support system and put that question in there. Make sure you demo that map system. They want to see that you're driving customers directly to their door. That's a great way to impress people. Build a general demo, Irving. Just a general demo that you can show everybody. Build a restaurant demo, build you a beauty shop demo, whatever you're going out to that day, build you 3 or 4 demos. That way you can show them. A knuckle buster is the old thing that they used to put the paper thing on and they slid the deal across, and every time you do it, you bust your knuckles. Raymond, too, the zip code question you're asking there, put that in the our programmers off this week. Put that in the resource center. I mean, in the I'm out of my page here. Into the support and help center, and put that question in there. Woodrow said if you go in and put all that information in there and they didn't opt in, you will be kicked out of the service. No, you cannot import a list of a client's customer's existing database. They have to physically opt in. We practice best practices for mobile marketing, and that's extremely important, guys. That's extremely important. Yeah, you can sign up for a PayPal account, okay? It doesn't implement into your system, and you'll be taking your cards directly from the customer, but you can have your own PayPal account. There's several merchant accounts out there. All you need to do is type in merchant account in Google. There's 5 million merchants account, but Intuit's one of the absolute best. I use Intuit for my businesses. Always have one app that has texting enabled. You want to make sure that you're able to show them how texting works. Very, 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 very important. Guys, I'll just tell you, you can't sell something that you're not using. It's impossible. If you can't demonstrate it, they're going to want to know why you don't have it. We are working on that, David, on being able to do multiple QR codes inside the system. You have to have a pro account for the recurring with PayPal. Pro account. You have to have a pro account set up to be able to take recurring payments. Use, he just verified that for me. It is qrstuff.com, qrstuff.com, that you can go in and generate all the QR codes you want. Yes, ma'am, that is correct. It's free, and you can make it do anything. You can make them print and color if you want to. Intuit does have reoccurring. Intuit does have reoccurring. Anton, that's something that they're working on right now, buddy. Should you charge for QR codes? Yeah, I would. Let me just take that question right there, and I'm gonna use this as an example. Somebody asked me this the other night. How do I know what I'm charging? My question to you is this: what are you worth? If you sit down and you're worth $35 an hour, and it takes you 1 hour to do what you're going to do, then charge $35. Okay? If it costs you $35 and you spend an hour at your desk, and then you had to drive 50 miles and you got 10 miles to the gallon, gas is $3 or whatever it is, and you just spent $15 in gas, now you've got $50 into that. Okay? So you want to make sure you charge appropriately so that you make money. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, that's right. Your services are valuable. Guys, I read a site the other day. I shot it over to one of the guys. There are people charging up to $15,000 for these apps. $15,000. So don't be embarrassed to go out there and charge somebody $1,200 for it. People don't know how to do this. This is new technology. Everybody wants on board. Everybody wants to do this. Take the tools that we give you. If you will take this mind map, I'm going to get back over there real quick. I'll take my picture of my car off. I don't want you guys to get jealous. If you will take this mind map, okay, this mind map is an excellent tool to take you step by step exactly how to present this 5-prong program. If you will learn this, and don't be embarrassed to have this sitting in front of you, make a flip chart out of it. All I did was take it and I broke it down, and I'm going to send this to you guys tonight. As soon as I get off here tonight, I'm going to send this to everybody. Break it down and walk through it, just like I do on this slideshow. And it's a great way to do a presentation. Mind maps are exceptional. I really like them. I don't like building them, so somebody else did this for us. But they're great, great tools. Yeah, people pay consultants big bucks. That's why people are consultants. You know, don't think that you're not an expert. If you know how to build that mobile app, you know how to do 10 million more things than the person does that you're talking to. What should we offer in terms of ongoing tech support and customer service management? Let me tell you guys, you need to talk to your customer once a month, if not twice a month. You need to stop by every time you're out, okay? And you need to touch base with that customer. You need to set up a system where if he's going to make changes to his site, okay, he needs to email everything to you. That's how you stay in touch, okay? And or he can text it to you. Now look at their checking on Foursquare. They need to understand this platform as well as you do, and you're the one that's going to have to explain it to them. Yes, Alex, yes, we are just a couple of weeks away from being able to upload directly from the control. I hope I can put this out. If I can't, Woodrow's on and I'll get a phone call. We are just a couple of weeks away from having the Android marketplace inside. That's coming. Okay, we've got some programming that we're going through. We're trying to get we have a list of 1 million things that you guys asked for, but the Android app upload is coming. Just be patient with us. That is coming. The iPhone store is a little bit different. They've got a different process. They have to approve everything. It takes quite a while. James, I love you, buddy. I appreciate you saying that. I'm going to read this exactly what James said. $1,500 to $2,500 per app, if I can keep the messages from scrolling by so fast. $1,500 to $2,500 per app is a reasonable number. In the case of a restaurant, an illustrated menu is usually required, and if you have to take a few hours to extract the JPEGs and text from their website, it's going to cost a bundle. And that's exactly right. James is exactly right. Charge for what you do, guys. If you're going to spend 20 hours on an app because it's a restaurant app and they've got an extensive menu, you're going to have to do a lot of work. Make sure you charge appropriately for that. That's why sitting down with the owner is extremely important, and we want you to do that. And mobile apps perform better for clients than native apps. Native apps were really designed more for games and database type programs. I use them. I'm in the roofing business, okay, and I use them for different things for my roofing business. Good question there. Ask them what their marketing budget is. Ask them what their marketing budget is. And back to the native apps and the other app and the apps. People don't like to be forced to download something. I'll be honest with you. Push technology drives me nuts, and I get stuff on my phone that I don't really want. The Android app will be the app that you upload. If it's Joe's Bar and Grill, it'll say Joe's Bar and Grill. You name the app. You bet, Roger. Well, guys, looks like the questions are slowing way down here. I don't know how to count these that came through, but there was hundreds. And you guys are absolutely great. I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to take a couple more questions if you have them. If not, we're going to shut her down. We're way past our time here. I don't like some of you guys it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Our Aussie buddies out there. Woodrow, we get to go to Australia. Anton's bringing us to Australia. Yeah, James says, ask them what they're paying for their Yellow Page ads and their website. Okay, Anton, we're headed that way, buddy. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Blessings to you, too. God bless you all. Thank you, Duke. Yes, Valerie, you can use PayPal for payments from your clients. Yes. For recurring payments, you have to go into the Pro system. Thank you, David. You guys inspire me. That's why I'm here. You bet, Roger. I'm glad to do it, buddy. Yes, the replay will be up. As soon as I get off here, I'll edit a couple of things, and the replay will be just as it is. You have to go into PayPal to sign up. You have to go directly to PayPal. 12:15 p.m. in Australia. Next training will be on Wednesday. There will be a special training we will send out the link to for Tuesday night. It'll be a call-in system. I will send out the mind map. Let me go back to the front page here. Every week, if you just write this down real quick, go to instantappwizard.com/training. The link is changed every week, and you can sign up. And then what I do on Wednesdays is I send out the link about 5 o'clock just to remind everybody. Oh, thank you, Glenn. That was absolutely kind for you to say, my brother. You guys will be able to ask questions on the phone. It's going to be a great call. I'm going to be doing the webinar, and I'm going to miss it. So I've got to figure that one out. Can you buy? Yes, you can buy a domain name. Let me show you that real quick. Got somebody here asking, buy your domain name. Let me go back into my Instant App Wizard here real quick. The email reminders are good. Yeah, if you guys haven't signed up for the email reminders, I highly recommend that you sign up. Give me just a second, Mr. Alex, and I will show you real quick. Guys, this is y'all's training, so if I'm not sitting here, I'm building video. So I forgot what you asked me now. Oh, yeah, okay. Get your domain name, and what you want to do is purchase your domain name through whoever you purchase it through, HostGator or GoDaddy, or it doesn't matter, okay? Get your domain name, and you're going to go over here into content. No, branding, I'm sorry. Hang on just a second. I went into an app. Go into branding, okay? Go into website branding. This is for you, Alex. Go into website branding. Right down here, you're going to see mobile app redirect settings. Okay? Sorry about that. That's the wrong place. URL and domain name. I've got two people asking me the same question at the same time. A different question at the same time in the same place. Okay, go to your URL and your domain name. You will type in your domain name right here. For instance, this is my domain name, mobyadvertisinggroup.com. Okay? Reseller URL is your onetap.moby. There's a couple of different ways you can do that. You can do it yourself by looking at these videos and are calling your place, or you can get us to do it for you. It's a small nominal fee. It's $25. It's a great way to get it done. It's taken care of. It'll be set up through GoDaddy, and our programmer will do it. All you do is click on this link right here. They will need your domain name, and I want to make sure you see this. They'll need your domain name, registered username, and password to log into your account and make the needed changes. Please email us at contact@instantappwizard.com with your domain, register URL, username, and password. Just click on Buy Now. I think this goes to a little PayPal account, and it's $25, and our guy will set everything up for you. Okay? Quick and simple. I didn't mean to close that out. Any more questions? Yes, Joseph, that will work, buddy. Send them, Irving, go into the control panel, go into the support and help, and email them that information. Take a screenshot of that if you would. I'll show you the other thing someone asked me real quick. They asked me about building their own web app and putting it. Did the same thing I did a while ago. Go down here to mobile app redirect settings. The first thing you need to do, guys, is when you build your mobile web app, I'll show you in just a second, David Brown. When you go in and build your mobile web app, the first thing you need to do is build your mobile web app, okay? When you build your mobile web app, you come into mobile app redirect settings. Your reseller URL will automatically redirect your reseller page to your mobile web app. You have to select it here. Now, if you've got several built, okay, you need to select yours. Don't select someone else's, or your reseller site will go to that site. Select your page, click Update Now, and your reseller site will go to that. David, if you will go to, hang on just one second, Opera. If you'll Google Opera Mobile Emulator, Okay? You can download an emulator there, and this has every phone on it that you can think of. I use this when I do my screenshots, and then I capture a picture of it, and I can go in here and I can pull up any phone. I can launch the phone, okay, and it emulates the phones that you use. It's called Opera Mobile. You can Google it and download it, and it downloads right onto your desktop. And all it is a browser, but it works as a mobile phone. Did that help you, buddy? You bet. Thank you. Hey, guys, I highly recommend you download this. Take a screenshot of it and put it side by side on a nice high-gloss paper and put that in your presentation. That's the way I use it. And I use it to email it to people, too. Great, Alex, man. I'm glad you're excited. Guys, training is important. You know, we have a full house every week, and training is so important. And having you guys here, man, it will only make you better. I'm telling you. You too, Joseph. You have a great week, buddy. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank you for coming out, man. This has been a great training. I love the interactivity of it, and I will email you out the mind map as soon as I get off of here. And operamobile.com. Yes. Google it. If you'll Google it, if you'll Google Opera Mobile, it'll take you right to it. The VIP URL. I'll show you guys how to do this real quick. Okay, I'm going to go into a web app. I'm going to pull this up on my computer, okay? Now you can see the pages here. Can everybody see this? Okay. You see up here, right here is your main URL. All right, onetap.mobi, for example, this is MSH, My Steakhouse. You want the link to the VIP offers. Click on VIP offers. Can you see up here where it changed the ID code, Anton? Right here? Yes, sir. And then if you'll take that and go to the QRstuff.com that they were talking about a while ago, you can make a QR code for that specifically. We are putting that QR code generator inside the platform. We're just not got there yet. But that's the way you do that. Yes, sir. Very easy. Anybody else? Hey, you bet, Anton. Hey, I'm looking forward to that trip to Melbourne, buddy. We'll have a good time. Foster's. I know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, everybody have a good evening. We're going to call it a night, and I want to thank you for coming on board. I'll have the replay up. It takes just a little bit of time to generate, and I'll get it put up, and we'll get everything taken. Is there a way of putting an image as a background? No, there's not. That's right, buddy. Let's get mobilized. Images really slow down a mobile app. The less in a mobile app is better. I know everybody thinks how great it looks, but it just, you want it to work. You want people to go into it, not go away from it because they're in a slow 3G area and it won't download. All right, guys, y'all have a great evening, man. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. We will send out everything to you and get you all caught up, and we'll invite you to the call next Tuesday night. God bless, and everybody have a wonderful evening.